Welcome back, everybody. Drake Hawkins again, and we're back in Surviving Mars. Over there is this colony that somebody sucks at building, apparently. We're going to build over here now, okay? We're just going to ignore those crazies across the... No, just kidding. This is our disaster waiting to happen. It's literally on a knife's edge right now. We have the metals extractor running with 3 specialized geologists in it, and it desperately needs a machine part to be repaired. One of our water extractors also has now officially shut down. The rare metals extractor is going to shut down momentarily, probably within an hour or two. But the big problem is we're out of electronics. The lack of electronics is terrifying because we use it for the university, but we also use it for the machine parts. And it's 90% deteriorated. So, oops.
Sector scan.
That sucks. Oh, there it goes. Rare metals extractor finished its 5th rare metal and shut down. That's not even enough to get them home. That's not even enough to buy electronics and bring it back. We has problem, yeah? We has big problem.
Before we get started, if you're enjoying the series, please hit that like button, it helps me out. And if you haven't already joined the clan, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more great content.
Houston, we have a problem. Can we focus on doing some Martian patents, please? This factory is shut down, and this is going to shut down, and we're dead. This may be the end, folks. The end is nigh! It's time to start whining and wailing and complaining. I could see if we could get some sort of trade. What can we do for trade? Requesting electronics. Yes, of course I am. I'm going to request electronic. I offer polymers in exchange for electronics. See if anybody will respond to that. Any amount will do. 5, 10. Actually, I don't want any amount. I would like 10. 5. I'll do 10. 10, please. Please, somebody. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can... Can I request aid from them? I don't think none of these guys are going to be able to offer us. Request resources, advanced resources. Yeah, see, they won't. Can't help with electronics. All they can help with is polymers. We could ask for food, concrete, or metals. Not necessary. Covert ops. Is there any way to, steal drones, steal technologies, recruit colonists, sabotage buildings? None of these things are going to help us. I mean, stealing technologies would help us. We could also just trade technologies with them. Let's see if we can do that. I had comments suggesting that it's always advantageous to trade them. We're giving them Martian diet for advanced Martian engines? Yes,
Research
please.
complete.
Oh my gosh, seriously? They changed. Oh, right, because we changed the one that we were... So beautiful. Okay, advanced Martian engines will reduce the amount of fuel for our shuttles and rockets. That's a big deal. What else will they trade? Are they available not available for 4 souls? Okay. And I don't think any of these guys are happy. Oh, maybe Russia is. Magnetic filtration.
Research
yes,
complete.
Okay. I like this idea. I mean, we're giving away ridiculous techs. We just gave Martian diet, reducing the food consumption to 2 of the 3 colonies out there. But we got magnetic filtration, which increases the output of our moxies, which is great. I'd really like to get a moisture vaporator. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did we just... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like getting those techs, when we research them, opens up something new. Getting it through trade did not. I know we already had this, which is useless to us, and I know we had this, which I never liked. So we didn't open new techs. Oh, that is important to make note of. Obi-Wan is ready to go home, but he's got what's... Oh, yes! Oh, excellent. We got the rare metals extractor operating again. We're making 2 per soul. Oh, 93% deteriorated. It's going to shut down by the time we get home. Then we're going to have to send a... Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's look at the rocket prices. Now, oh, I can't even click it. Seriously? Wow. We have 20 million funding. We can't even click to see how much resources are right now. Arg. Okay, pods are unavailable. That's because I have no monies. Okay. Not ideal. Yeah, none of these things can be done yet. So that's not an option. Milestones aren't likely to happen anytime soon. All sponsor goals. We're never going to get that one. Scan all sectors. That's the first scan. So I don't think that's deep scan all sectors. So maybe we'll get there. All sponsor goals, no. Colonists, not a chance. It's unlikely that we'll be the first to 100 colonists. Unless we really get on the stealing bandwagon. Megadome, Wonder, and 40. Yeah. So nothing else from there is going to help our tech. This is going to keep flashing at me. Oh no, I don't want to unpin it. Another rare metal? Nope. Okay, you're going to be good long term for you got a lot of machine parts to keep you running for a while. That's good. Still nothing that we can trade for electronics. They really do not want to offer electronics. Like, really don't. I'm going to see if they will offer us electronics in exchange for machine parts. I mean, I don't have them to give, but maybe they will give me an offer, and then I can see about saving up for them. Because electronics are our biggest issue right now. We have 97% deteriorated. I know that 6 rare metals is not going to get us home, though. It's not going to get us enough. The rocket takes like 3.5 days to get there. We are 750. We have 4 souls before we get Martian patents. It'll be 3.5 days to get there. That time's actually okay. The timing on that would be actually okay. Oh my goodness. 98% deteriorated. They activate 99. Can you make me... Like, I'm out of machine parts. How close to finishing one of these are you? You're not. Go. Go home, rocket. You need 60 now. That's much nicer than the old 80. I love that. Alright. Well, we're out of machine parts. Our machine parts factory has just hit 100% deteriorated. It's not shut down yet, but it is about to. Has deteriorated and will stop working unless it receives maintenance. I don't think there's a way for us to get it. Maintenance. Like, it's just nobody's going to give us... Nobody's going to trade us electronics, and I can't steal them. I don't care what it is. You're just anything for... Can I just say anything? I will pay for anything. Next response in 35 hours. Nope. Can I offer you concrete for a few electronics? No, it can be 5. I'm fine with that. Nope. We're low on machine parts. We have a problem. We're about to go into cascading death failure here. I don't know that this is salvageable. This is very, very sad to me right now. We cannot... What? What? Why do you have 2 rare metals sitting there? Seriously, dudes? You had 2 rare metals sitting there? That's 50,000 or 50 million bucks I could have... Growl. Alright, well. Not likely to save us that anyways. So basically, we need this. We're dependent on selling our fine technology for space heaters. I think that's what we're selling them, because I don't think we have anything else spectacularly functional here. How to breed renegades. That's what we're doing. How's the university doing? What is it generated? Well, it's going to shut down now soon, I think. It's going to have to shut down soon because it has 5 people working and 6 of them can get to work, so we get the 6 people. I don't know. We are in desperado mode right now. This machine parts factory is in an inactive work slot. I don't think it's going to get its next work slot working. I think it's going to die before then. I can open that up and tell you to be anybody's, because you're going to use them. And you're no longer priority. You are, but the building is... Okay, it's going to run a little bit longer. It's just going to make it long enough for us to get this rocket back. It's a third of the way there. No, it also has to be long enough for us to get this. 1 soul will give us 750. We're almost halfway. It's 48%. So basically 2 full souls. By the 10th hour of soul 60, we'll be able to send the rocket back loaded with materials. So do we get a small electronics? There it is. Machine parts factory is shut down. Alright, off to find other work, fellas. What are you... really? Yeah, maybe. Alright, let you work there. Maybe we'll make people happy by selling them art. And forget about the woes and terror that is about to beset them. Let's at least use the manpower well. We have no unemployment, huh? Vacant slots. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. People are not going to like the fact that they have to work out of dome. They're not going to like it at all. We're making 4.4 rare metals. That's good. When that rocket gets back, if we're not all dead and gone, then, you know, rare metals doesn't need to be stored there. Food doesn't need to be stored there.
Sector scan.
Alright, why did you just shut down? Oh, it's night shift. Okay. Well, we have 136 metals in store. We have 54 concrete, 55 food now, and 6 rare metals stored. This ship is 52% of the way home, and our tech is 54% done. Keep it up. Drone heavy load, yes. Sectors failures, got it. Anything more that we can pick up on the red planet? Oh, really? Right next to us, we've got 22 wow, that's cool. Let's pick up the metals and move them 12 feet to the left, please. Alright, machine parts are done. We have 1 machine part stored. And these guys can all go to secondary priority. The fuel factory needs to be top priority. The water can be not top. These guys turn them off before they wreck themselves. Forgot about you again. Okay. You have to stay top priority. You have to be not top priority. 5 per soul we're making. Rare metals. Should have done that earlier. Yeah. Should have done that earlier. Actually, yeah, you can be the primary store spot. InfoWars. Is this a... Okay. Commander, an unknown rival, is streaming propaganda videos to us, or at us. Videos aimed at inciting discord between several classes of colonists. Okay. Some are aimed at factory and extractor workers, claiming a culture of elitism that gives scientists and medics and the likes privileged status within the colony. Others are meant to agitate the same medics and scientists, with some clips claiming that many of the unpopular decisions the leadership of the colony has made are because of pressure put on by the factory workers. You jerks! Who's doing this to us? Until we get all our firewalls running again, we can block only a few of the channels. Oh no. Some will have to remain online for a short duration, during which they can and will be watched by many colonists. Oh no. So, do we stop the medics and scientists from getting angry, or do we stop the engineers and geologists from getting angry? This is really a no-brainer. We have no scientists, and we only have 2 spots for medics, and it really doesn't matter how effective they are because they're nowhere near overworked. So we can't. The morale in our infirmaries and labs is top priority. No. We cannot afford to agitate the workers in the factories and extractors. Medics and scientists lose morale for 15 souls. That is harsh. Oh, dudes. Martian patents. Please do save the day. Please do hurry and save the day. Let's not lose any sanity on our geniuses here, please. Speaking of geniuses and colonists, do we have any babies? No, we have no children at all. Really? Uh-oh. We are able to give birth. We have 13 males and 8 females willing to give birth, and there is currently 2 residential slots because those 2 grew up. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they grew up healthy and fine. We have
great dust storm approaching.
Oh, and we have a great dust storm approaching. 3 souls, 2 hours. We have to get the rocket back here by then, or we don't get our supplies down, because we can't land the rocket. The rocket's not even going to be halfway back by then. Pods will be. They cost 100 million apiece. We need to drop 5 electronics and enough machine parts to make it through the storm. I'd prefer 10 electronics, but 5 will do. I can shut the university down once this batch of trainees are done, which will happen before it shuts off from needing machine parts. Small machine parts factory is offline but can be brought back online with those machine parts. Electronics. If I bring 5 electronics down, that'll last us for 5 repair cycles for that. It's the only thing that draws on the electronics need, as far as I know. I think. I'm just double checking through all the buildings. Nothing else takes electronics except for the university, which we don't need after that. It's not an essential building. Not yet. Okay, so I think that's what we're going to have to do. We need to bring 5. If we've got the money, I'll bring 2 sets, but I don't think we will. I think we'll be able to hopefully fill 1 pod, and we can drop the pod before that 3 souls 2 hours is over, because they're super fast returning. And this guy is, he's 80% of the way there, and our tech is 77% done. So unfortunately, he's going to get there and return and head home right away empty. I could send him back with electronics, but he won't get back in the 2 souls 22 hours. He's just not going to make it home. And you guys are going to get obliterated. Did you upgrade? Oh. You all upgraded? Not the new ones. I guess we could do that. We have the polymers for it. We have 24 polymers only actually right now. That's fine. We have a dust storm arriving in
Sector
216.
Anomaly found.
More anomalies found on the map. So beautiful. Thank you all for being anomalous. But you're not really saving my bacon because I can't access you. There's 7 metals over here. It's worth a trip to Steinbach, people. You come over here, and I don't mean the author of the cool book about grapes and stuff. Is there any? There's just the 7 there. I think that's like the last of our surface metals. This is terrifying, folks. We're literally scraping the bottom of the barrel. Well, I mean, we're over 150 metals, so we're not going to trade any metals away. We have a decent stockpile of rare metals now.
Funding received.
Funding received. 144 million. Okay, we have 168 million bucks. If we send this cargo rocket back with electronics, they cost 130 million for 5. Ouch! 117 million for 5 machine parts. I don't know, like if we get the electronics back, which we won't do in time, if I send it with this rocket. Oh, bugger me. I'd love this small electronics factory. Takes 3,500 kg and costs 260 million. 3,500 kg, it could come on a pod. It could definitely fit on a pod, right? Yes, it could. We could put that in the other dome. 260 million, that would allow us to generate electronics. Oh man. I think that's a future decision. That will be what we can do with the next rocket that goes home. That's a thing. Because it'll come with probably 20 rare metals on board. So that's like 500,000 or 500 million credits we can get off on the next return rocket. This rocket has to head home right away because it's got to bring the rare metals as soon as possible. But I can't afford... If I send the electronics right now, my fear is that it will not get there in the 2 souls 9 hours. In fact, I know it will not get there in the 2 souls 9 hours. So we have to wait until this tech clear. Oh, this tech is cleared in like days, in hours, 99%. Okay, that's no problem. Rocket, you are going to be empty, right? Cargo rocket, you are empty entirely. We still have the money. Launch. I want you to come back because you got to pick up all these precious metals and take them to the Earths. And let time go a little longer and we'll get that 500 million, which will allow us 500 million credits to 564 million credits to send in a pod. Building not working. Wind turbine shut. The first wind turbine shut down from lack of machine parts.
Research complete.
Research complete. Where's my 500 million? There we go. Oh man, this is so nerve-wracking. I need to take a break to regain my... Right, we can only bring 15. 15 machine parts. 5 electronics. I know we're going to be hit by Great Dust Storm. And the Great Dust Storm is going to hit with us currently sitting with like probably 6 or 8 buildings that need... Or 6 or 8 machine parts worth of buildings needed. Let's make sure I'm doing this right. Supply pod. Yes. Yes, yes. We have 80 million. We could bring 2 drones. Or we could bring an orbital probe. Should we drop an orbital probe for 83 million or 80 million? It deep scans. It'd be a total shot in the dark though. We're gonna save the 83. We're gonna save the 83 million. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer number 4. Come save the colony, please, Sledgehammer number 4. Watch the transit rate on these things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to get there real quick, well before this Great Dust Storm arrives, and hopefully before our colonists all start to freeze to death. That would be lovely. 18% already. I love it. Next episode, we will land that beast. We'll get... Oh, this is so close. So close. Okay, Martian patent now takes 3,300. I'm going to immediately tell them to do it again. Because we need the money. None of those techs are going to save us 500 million credits, might. So these guys are cranking away. We've stored 16 rare metals now. Their price is 24 million. So that's a good chunk of coin. That's 500 million-ish, do the math. I didn't, but... And then we'll get another 500 million from that. We should have enough that we can actually buy, like, materials for stuff. Possibly even put in either, I wouldn't mind having a small electronics factory maybe and a large machine parts factory there or something like that. Or we need more housing. We'll see. I'm not sure how we're going to wing this, but we need to do something. We're nearly full on population. We might need to put in another dome. We could do that right here. The services wouldn't be shared if we did it there. We could put another dome down here. I'm uncertain. We really need a dome that connects metals, though. Yep, we really do. Oh, what's this? Martian Institute of Science, the Hawking Institute. Wow, it takes 15. 15. Generates research faster than a research lab. It's an awesome machine. We'll get there eventually. Is there anything we need to be doing even more than productivity stuff? I think we're going to add the Logi fungus on there to try to have a cheap version of opening more stuff up. We may want to do a moisture vaporator bonus now, also to open up more tech. We need our... And then I think maybe the non-specialist bonus performance lowers risk of sanity developing flaws after sanity breakdown might be good. We'll see. That's enough, really enough tech to be going on with for now. Smart homes would be super awesome if we had the electronics. So maybe we'll put that in the queue. If we have that and we can build a medium dome and build in... That's kind of the ideal goal. A medium dome that is housing people in smart homes. That would produce a very wonderful lifestyle for our Martians in the future. A medium dome right in here would be amazing. It might even be able to connect to another medium dome if it's not too far out. Maybe over here. We might be able to connect them. I think it's 20 tiles we figured out. 20 tiles between them. Or do we build a small dome that's standalone over here that produces metals? Can anybody find me extractor AI tech, please? Anyways, disasters might be averted if this guy gets down with his materials before the storm hits, and we're able to turn things online long enough to power this up, and to equip this. So hopefully we'll be able to survive this. Soul 60, thank you everybody for joining me. Whew. Likes are appreciated. Comments are always viewed and loved. And as always, I'll see you in game.